All right, so you like hockey, you like watches, and you like cars. Do I have you pretty well pegged?
Yeah, I like golf too.
Oh, golf. All
I
right.
like golf a lot. So that's a hard thing for me that the golf courses are closed down. If I could get, 4 hours a day where I can go out and whack that little ball around, I think
Sure.
that would have kept my mental state a little bit better and made it a little bit easier. But again, we're all going through the same
Yeah.
thing, and no one can do it. So yeah. Other than that, I don't really know what I do. Other than hockey and my family and a few small hobbies here and there.
What got you into cars?
I think like since I was young, I grew up on a farm, in the middle of kind of nowhere, and I think I drove my first car when I was 12. I started driving, and I drove my dad's tractor, and it's always something that I kind of had an interest in, and also coming from a small place, we didn't get to see a lot of the cool cars, up front. So it's a lot of posters and stuff like that. And I think that it kind of just grew from that. And then obviously as I got older and, I got the opportunity to, get my own vehicles and stuff, I kind of, enjoy doing that. And so I try to, learn as much as I can. And even though it's never a good investment, I always try to make it the best one I possibly could. And, that's probably why I like to switch out in and out of cars a lot.
Now, when you say cars, and I don't even know how many you own, but is it a matter of you just like driving them, or do you like working on them and keeping them up as well, too?
No, I can't say that. I never got into the mechanical part,
Got it.
unfortunately. So I don't know too much about that. I just like everything about them, and I like trying new things and learning new things. And I've had a lot of cars over the years now, and now I kind of know a little bit more about what I expect in a car and what I like from a car. And unfortunately, it feels like there's a lot of new cars coming out every year, so it kind of always changes.
Exactly. All right, so you're not turning any wrenches as a mechanic of your own.
No,
We
I
were.
know how to switch a tire, and I know
Oh,
how to
okay.
do all the small things. But if something breaks in the engine, then if I pop the hood, I don't really know if I can get in there with a screwdriver and fix it up.
Let a professional do that. We were just talking
Yes.
here before the interview about just house stuff, and we were both agreeing that stuff always breaks in our houses. Are you a handyman at all at your house?
I used to be. I do have to admit that over the course of the years, and living in North America, where everything is a little bit more accessible, I kind of have lost touch with that. I do think that growing up though in Sweden, where it's kind of a problem, you have to fix it yourself. My dad always fixed everything at home, and my brother is a handyman, and he works like that at home, or he works as a handyman at home. And I did have at one point in time, I did know how to do things. I still do. I just probably don't do it as much anymore as I did when I lived back in Sweden.